So, to people who have been watching my channel for quite a few years now, you will know that I used to do a podcast called the Wibbly Wobbly Stuff podcast. I had an entire series which proved to be a very popular success, and I admit it was a series that I really enjoyed doing. And I also planned a second series, but by the time the first episode had come out, my motivation levels went down significantly, and I couldn't be bothered to do any more episodes. So, this year, I'm going to try and continue that series and give it another go. So, let's hope this goes well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get started. Hello everyone, it's the Good Cyber Leader here, and today I'm going to be continuing the Wibbly Wobbly Stuff podcast. So today in episode 1, we're going to be taking a look at figures I'd like to see in a potential B&M set or just in a character options range for the future. So let's get started. So the first figure that I'd like to see is the Flood from the amazing episode The Waters of Mars. So this picture on screen is taken from the Aztecs DVD special features, and I believe this was an actual figure prototype, but it was never released. This is a figure that I've seen a few people attempt, and it's one that would require quite a lot of sculpting, but if you want to go the easy route, then B&M could always release it by tweaking a Stephen Hart figure from Primeval, I think, and painting the jacket and trousers to be a glossy colour to replicate the water, and you could have the face in a glossy sort of colour as well to replicate the sort of spouting water. The face would be a tricky one because there aren't many Doctor Who figures which have a good resemblance to the Flood faces, any of the actors, but if I really had to choose, then maybe the vampire from Vampires of Venice. That would be quite an ideal figure to base it on because of the sort of like the fangs, you could sort of make something out of that. But nonetheless, it would be a very good figure to have on B&M shelves, and I'd just love to see it. It would be an absolute dream come true. The next figures that I'd like to see are the two characters from the Brainy Morbius. Now this picture is from eBay, I can't remember the seller's name, but these two are impeccable likenesses to the actual actors. I don't know how the person managed to sculpt these figures, but they are fantastic customs. I'm just blown by them. They could actually pass off as a real figure. They're that realistic. And to have these three in a B&M set, you could have the re-release of the Brainy Morbius. It would be one of the best-selling B&M sets. Aside from Doctors, Monsters and Companions, we haven't had many classic figures from some of the side characters in classic Doctor Who, so to see these in a set would be absolutely immaculate. The next figures I'd like to see are some repaints of the Third Doctor figure. Now this is probably the most likely thing to happen out of this list because the others require a lot of sculpting and this is a simple tweak or repaint. So we have the Third Doctor from, I believe it might be the Daemons, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's definitely somewhere in season 8 I think, with the crimson red jacket and the purple sort of blue outlines on the coat, and we've also got the season 7 John Pertwee coatless with the black overalls and the white frilly shirt. So these are some simple repaints that I'm sure character options would include in a future B&M set, and it would be a really popular success like with the Brainy Morbius set. The next figure that I'd like to see is a Hemophore from the Curse of Fenwick. Now I've seen lots of people attempt to do this custom, and I believe Tailored Vision used a 5th Doctor figure as a base, so if B&M ever wanted to release this, then they could always go down that route and use the 5th Doctor figure, or they could use a Captain Jack. I've seen quite a few variations of customs that people have done. Some of them work really well. Now a lot of sculpting will be required, mainly around the face section, or if they wanted to, include the accuracy, then really do an entirely new figure to base the Hemophore around. But I'm sure because it's B&M, they'll use existing sculpts, which, to be honest, I don't mind as long as they work. Like, I've seen the Captain Jack figure, and there could also be an Quiet Dead ghost figure, you could use that. To top it all up, we could have this in a B&M set with a possible 7th Doctor with a solemn head with the hat. That is a really anticipated figure, which loads of people have tried to customise. It's a simple and easy figure to do, really. It's just a bit of sculpting. So I'd love to see the Hemophores. They'd be an absolutely brilliant figure. So that's it for this video. I hope you have all enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below what custom figures you would like to see in a character options range or a B&M set in the future, because I'd really like to know. Sorry about lack of content recently, I've been very busy, but there is still a lot more to come in the future. I've got my FA Series 5, there'll definitely be a collection update coming out at the end of this month, and of course we've got the Season 8 Blu-ray box set, which I've ordered, so hopefully I'm going to do a review on that, fingers crossed, soon. So stay tuned because there is a lot to come on the channel, and this is only just the beginning. So, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you all in another video soon. Goodbye.